way to start a video. Hi guys, and welcome back to Archie Hamilton Racing, and welcome to what is going to be a fun day ahead. I've just fired up my GT3 RS with its new exhaust. You may have seen it, you may have not, but it is sounding a lot louder. But this car today is heading abroad. There's going to be a lot more of that. Let's jump out quickly. Let's put the handbrake on before we jump out. We don't want it rolling away. Out we go, and out we go to start the day. The new exhaust is amazing, and listen to it on idle. This car today is heading abroad. Listen to it on idle. Oh, it sounds so much better. Honestly, it's changed it so much. And this car, like I say, it's off to Monaco, and I'm gonna not see it for a couple of days. And that was one of the reasons why I got the exhaust done, because in the Monaco hills, bouncing off the mountain roads, oh boy, this is going to be absolutely awesome. I'm gonna jump in and head to a transporter where there's a lot of our cars heading on the same truck to Monaco, and I want to show you what's going, who's going, and what's going to be occurring. So let's jump in. My GT3 RS is off. It's off. I'm having too much fun in this. Listen, off the walls as we're heading out to London, heading towards Heathrow. This, ladies and gentlemen, sorry I do say ladies and gentlemen too much, but it's so raw now. Listen. Oh, and then the best part of all, we can just go like this, turn the exhaust button off. Nothing, absolutely nothing. So let's put the window up, let's explain what we're going to be doing in Monaco, tell you who roughly is going and what's going to be going on. So last year we did the trip, there's a lot of us who went out there, probably 10 of us, and I took the Lamborghini Huracan. One of the best trips I had in my life, amazing, truly was. So this year we've decided to go back but take the GT3 RS. TG is going to be going, JE's brother, Dean Redline, so many of us, and what I wanted to do is take this and do some driving roads with it, do what this car is designed to do, be driven. Basically I wanted to get the exhaust on before, because rebounding off the mountain walls and everything else, I think it's just the best car, and I think it will be the best car there. A lot of people have said that to me, it's like, you wait till you take that out there, you're gonna fall in love with that car all over again, and I think I will. So I cannot wait, I cannot wait. We're going to be doing some of the best driving roads in France. I'm not actually sure whether I'm going to be taking this car into Monaco itself, and that comes down to one of the facts. So Top Marks Monaco, which is the event which we're going to, last year a lot of cars got impounded, and a lot of it was for noise, and I know a lot of people weren't actually going out there to make noise. They sort of just got caught up in the wrong sort of situation, and the Monaco police took their cars and they didn't get them back for the best part of 1 week, maybe it was 3-4 days, close to a week. But I know this year the fines are becoming higher and higher and higher, and if you are loud, there will be I think €1,000 fine on the spot, and you will not get your car back for 2 to 3 weeks. And that's a problem. And the problem lies because we're transporting our cars out there, and my car needs to be on that truck coming home. If it's not, well, first of all, it's 1,000 miles or maybe more than that driving the car, and I don't want to put 1,000 miles on driving it back. I'm waiting out there. I'm out there to behave, and I'm out there to do the driving roads and bring the content to you all at home of me properly driving this car with its exhaust on, etc. I'm not there to do laps of Monaco and show off my car. I will quite happily not take my car into Monaco and be in the hills having a fantastic time, listening and really getting the most out of my GT3 RS. Because if you told me last year you're going back to Monaco next year, which is already a dream come true, but you're going to be driving a GT3 RS out there with a crazy exhaust in ultraviolet with black wheels, I would have said, I like your optimism, sir, but that's never happening. And somehow it is happening. And the fact I'm driving this car now to jump on a trailer to head out there is something where I have to pinch myself and realise this really is the the coolest thing in the world to get a chance to take this out there and really drive it properly. Because I look at every comment and I really want to make really nice content that you are all happy with. That's the key for me, and stuff which I'm passionate about, and that is driving, and that is this car as well. So before we go and load the GT3 RS, what I have done is I come to a petrol station, because I'm always worried when you get to a foreign country, which I'm not necessarily that familiar with, where the nearest petrol station is, basically. So I'm brimming it up, so then when I get there, hopefully I don't need to fuel it up for like a day, maybe half a day probably, with this. But yeah, that's one of the things I did remember just before. I was like, right, before this goes, do that, because the worst thing I want to happen is that I arrive, I've got 50 miles of range, and there isn't a petrol station around. When you come to a petrol station in this, it does amaze me how good it looks in a petrol station. I don't think I've shown you guys what this looks like in a petrol station, so here you go. Look at it sat there. I haven't actually spoken to you guys about is just how good this is on fuel. Like, if you're on a long journey, you could literally do probably 30 miles per gallon on the motorway, which is unreal. I'm sure a lot of people are going to have a go at putting 97 in this. Hopefully it'll be fine. But yeah, on the motorway, this is probably better than my SVR was, and that is not a joke. Is that it? £60. Woo! How's that full at £60? And I know a lot of people have been saying to get rid of the front number plate, put a sticker on there. I am in the process, but as this is going to Monaco, I don't want to mess around with anything. And I know for a fact, number plates and things like that, I just want to leave it exactly how it is for now. I don't want to get in trouble, basically. Okay, we have arrived. Here it is. We are at Heston Services. We're just about to get things loaded up, so I've just left the car out here, and I'll show you the trailer. Let's see the trailer, and let's see where things are going, who's here, what's going on what, etc. James's car's here, JE's car. I've not shown that on my channel yet, but hello James.
Hello.
Oh, now then,
lad.
JETV.
Yeah, we're off.
How are we?
Yeah, pink and black, lad.
Pink and black. You're looking like a football player.
Yeah, I do. I pay for Paris Saint-Germain.
Right, what's going on here is we have Tom's Aston Martin. So Tom's taking the Aston Martin to Monaco. Turbo Transport's just putting on.
Left hand down going on, lad.
Left hand down going on. The truck is absolutely massive, as you can see. So Tom's car, so Tom's taking the Aston, like I mentioned. And what we have here is we have Mr. JE's new Porsche Turbo S. So I've not shown this on the channel, and this is the car that we collected last week. So he's absolutely loving it. And how amazing does this look? We are going to be doing more on this when we are in Monaco. Hopefully I'll get a chance to drive it, get a chance to feel what this is really like, but it's amazing. It's got the full aero pack, it's got absolutely everything. So yeah, look at it, it's unreal. It's an absolutely unreal bit of kit, and I'm super happy for him. So what you can see back here, this is the car which Mr. Dean Redline is taking, a special Hurricane, but hopefully we'll see more of that later on in this video. And that's just awesome. I just love it. I just absolutely love it. And on she goes. Are you nervous there, J.E.?
I was in safe hands, lad.
Safe hands.
Just waiting for it to scrape.
No, you'll be alright, lad.
Go, lad.
Up you go.
Don't let it roll back, we are.
Don't let it roll back. If you roll back, you're...
Mate, it's in pot, brake on and handbrake. That's how much I'm paying.
Yeah, if you roll back...
Archie, what about a question? Do you want something that's going to stop you dying? Yeah, but why not?
Yeah. You keep that steady, lad. All nice and safe. So, as you can see, we have this trailer which is massive. Look at the size of that, which is unreal. Let's actually have a look at the size of this trailer, because it is huge. Absolutely huge. And this fits roughly 6 cars on it. This is not the only trailer which is going. We have 2 of these heading to Monaco. So we've got all of these which are going on. So mine, Tom's, Dean's, I believe Joseph's bringing his car down, and there's another car which is arriving, and then there's a whole another load of cars which is leaving from another destination where some people don't live in London, so it's going from another destination, and that's going as well. One of the cars which is turning up here very shortly, and that is a GT2 RS, and ideas have come to my head that GT2 RS, GT3 RS, is there something we can have some fun with in Monaco? You ready? Gold tooth going to show, or? Those cars get when they get transported. Pretty close. But it's all fine. All in very good hands here. But as it goes up, that's going to the top, and I believe that means that my car is going to go under here. Under there? At the back? Oh, it's going at the back.
Now then, lad.
Now then,
We're off to Monaco, lad.
we're off to Monaco, lad. Oh, tooting now. You go steady and concentrate on what you're doing, lad.
I don't want to mess this up.
Well, it's on camera, so you better. More views if you damage it.
Get it straight, and when I say left or right, don't do a full turn, just do a little bit.
That's not straight, is it? I'll be back.
I thought you raced cars.
No, I crashed, didn't I?
Get the lift up, lad.
Like it. Yeah.
So you've just been given
What do we need when we're in the air?
shock on the back, lad.
Chock on the back.
It's an option, remember?
It's an option.
Question is, would you like one? What did you say?
I would like one.
You would like one, why? Not confident.
Well, show the back. I mean,
One times chock.
if this rolls off the back, I am actually financially crippled. So this is the difference with the clearance with lift, how much more lift you get on the GT3 RS. But there it is. Off it goes to Monaco. I will see this in a couple of days. So it's cool, but it's in safe hands, like I say. Dream. It's going to be an absolute dream. It's going to sit underneath Dean's car, the Hurricane Avio down the bottom. But yeah, on it goes. We're heading on, ladies and gentlemen. We are heading on. This is nerve-wracking. This is properly nerve-wracking. Straight. Straight we go. Alright, lad. In we go to the end.
What are you doing, mate?
Forgot my bag at the front.
Alright, it's actually quite funny because I'm going to watch how you deal with this situation.
How I perform in this situation.
Come on then, lad. Up you go.
I'm only 5'4".
Have some confidence. Commit to that. Right, that's stage one, mate. What are you doing now? Only Archie would leave his bag in the front of the car once loaded in tight proximity. Look at the gap he's got to get through.
I've got to, is that, I actually don't know how I'm going to do this. This is actually terrifying. There's not much room here, lad.
You're a moron.
My passport is in the front. Nearly sent my passport to Monaco before me. Hang on.
Now watch that bonnet as it comes up, lad.
The bonnet is...
Oh, Christ.
Hang on. I think I've got it, lad. There we go, lad.
Do you want to pass me the bag, lad, or are you okay?
I think I'm okay.
Hug it for dear life like you are, lad. Oh, this is an agile guy.
I find it really crazy that I'm going to sit on the other end in France and the content out there, honestly, that's what I'm buzzing for. And I wanted to make this video because I wanted to show you all the behind the scenes of what we're up to. I always like doing that, showing every little part of what's going on, and then you fully in the loop. So this was fairly unplanned. I made my way back to London in an Uber. Then I realised I left one of my cameras in my Porsche. So what I've just done is I've just had to track down this truck for the last hour. Nightmare, but I have the camera, it's in my pocket, it's got so much footage that I got on it, and I was like, oh my god. I got home, got in my flat, and I was like, where's the truck? So I called up the guys here. I'll leave all their details down below, they're legends, really kind of them to that. But what has just been loaded on the back of the truck is a GT3 RS, which is just behind mine. This is a left-hand drive Porsche GT3 RS. This is behind my GT3 RS. This is joining us on the trip, which is awesome to see, absolutely awesome to see a GT3 RS joining us. Stunning, and I cannot wait for content with both of them. And what has just been loaded onto the truck as well is Mr. Joseph's 458 Speciale, which has featured on my channel before. This is coming out with us, so I'm looking forward to seeing this on the roads out there. He debated about whether he was going to bring his McLaren, and then I said, Joseph, come on mate, you own a Speciale, get that on the trailer and get that to Monaco. So that's exactly what has happened here, and that is the last car entering this 6-car trailer. There's one more of these trailers. You are going to see all of the other cars in my next video when they get to Monaco. There we go, everything is locked and loaded. Speciale, JE's Turbo S, Terry's GT3 RS, Tom's Aston Martin, my GT3 RS, Mr. Dean Redline's Hurricane Avio. And what you can see behind me is my A35, because this is the car I just had to track the truck down with. But we've got it, we've got the camera, we've got everything. There we go. Everything is ready for Monaco, and honestly, like I said, I cannot wait to bring you this content. It's going to be amazing fun, and it's going to be amazing to do all the driving roads and everything which you want to see with these cars. And who knows, I might be able to get a drive in someone else, as especially revs, to get a drive in someone else's car. There's a good chance that you're going to see me in other cars, not just only mine. I'm going to head back to London in the A35, and in 2 days time I will join up with my GT3 RS in Monaco, so be sure not to miss it. See you in Monaco. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. See you very soon.